Here we are. Good morning. How is everybody? It is a little after 7, Saturday morning. It's chilly today, 27 degrees. Actually, up here it's a little more cooler. It's about 22 degrees up here in Monroe, Connecticut. Breakfast time. Today, a little different. John Clem's probably saying, "What do you got, Kenny?" And it isn't. It isn't an omelet today. I'm doing pancakes. I got a hankering for pancakes. I'm doing pancakes. So, as the title suggested, yep, my daughter bought a house. My oldest daughter, Jessica, very proud. Oh, this camera mount, I'm not liking it. Let me see if I can make it a little better. So it'll stay when I want it to stay. Hold on. Hold on. Tough in the truck. Let's see if I can get this thing going. Come on, you stupid thing. Oh, what a nightmare. I don't know, guys. I got this stupid stand. I'm trying to set it up in the thing. Let me see. Maybe I can put it on the floor. Who's there? John Klein. Hello, John. Pancakes, John. Let's see if I can set up this stupid. Oh, you know what it is? It's fighting the power cord. The power cord is pulling it. Let me get set up here. Maybe I'll put it in my car.
Ready to pair.
I'll get there, guys. Bear with me. I will get there. Hold on. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm just gonna. It's a stupid charger. The charger cord is only like a foot long, and it's coiled up, and it's getting tangled. All right, let's see how that works. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. All right, there we go. I got it situated on my steering wheel. All right, let's see who's here. I'll put a link in a minute, but right now I'm just gonna talk for a minute. We got AJP. Hello, Ash. John Clem. Up. Let me put my cheaters on. I got my wife's cheaters. John Clem's favorite. I think it's John Clem with the rhinestones. My wife's glasses. So hey, there we go. I can see. All right, we got AJ. Hello, mate. How are you, Ash? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. John Clem, of course. Mark Wiley is here, and Ash. Okay. So today, pancakes. We're here at Duchess Restaurant, Monroe, Connecticut. Great place. I don't really need to go to my dealer this morning, who's next door, but I may stop just to say hello, just to see what's going on in the world of small engines and parts and Toro and everything else. So, pancake, sausage, a little butter. I like butter on my pancakes. And of course, cheap imitation syrup. When you live in New England, you like real maple syrup, but it's expensive. But I do like it though. So let me get set up here, and we'll see who else. Glenn Rogers. Hello, Glenn. How are you? Let me get set up here. Let me get my pancakes going, and then I'll put the link out. We'll talk. Anyway, I want to talk about my daughter. She bought a house. Congratulations, Jessica and her fiance, Mark. Beautiful house, about 20 years old. Needs a little work, not too bad, though. And I went over there yesterday and did some electrical. I don't know if you saw my post on Instagram. She had a couple of LED lights in the kitchen and in the hallway that were flickering. And it's those LED lights that use circuit boards for the LEDs. And for some reason, there was an issue where they kept flickering. So they had the exact same fixtures at Home Depot, exact same ones, but with the incandescent sockets. You could screw in LEDs, but with the incandescent sockets, $12.97. Ridiculous. So she bought those, and I hooked them up yesterday. And I made a little mistake on one of the, when I mounted them, I didn't take out the retainer strap in the box. I put the new retainer strap right over it. So when I tried to screw in the fixture, it was hitting the old retaining strap. So I got to go back today and correct that. Or tomorrow, no big deal. Yeah, John, just go on Instagram and, yeah, make an account's free. But I post on Instagram all the time. Scotty Daniel, hello, Scotty, how are you? So anyway, now I'm Mr. Daddy Fixit, which I'll be honest with you, I love. And it was funny yesterday. I said to myself, "So I now have a future son-in-law I've had for 5 years now. They've been engaged for 5 years." And I said, I want to teach these guys what I know. Okay, because being a homeowner, you got to know how to work stuff. You know, bro. Hello, Marcus. How are you, buddy? Sparky, how you doing, Sparky? Sparky, you want to throw some links out, your website and that stuff? Feel free, buddy. He's Mr. Printing now. He's doing all kinds of custom printing. So take a look at Sparky's channel, his website, whatever. Post it out, Spark. Have fun. Anyway, we're working this three-way switch, and I drew a diagram of it for how a three-way switch works. And at first she's like, yeah, I get it. But I went back home, and when I bought my house, so I'm going back, I bought my house 31 years ago. Didn't know too much about, being a homeowner and all that stuff. So I ended up buying books because we didn't have YouTube. 31 years ago, we did not have YouTube. Oh, Mendon Man, hello, Luke. We didn't have YouTube. We relied on books. So for wiring, you bought an Audell house wiring book. Now, this book was printed in, I bought my house in 90. This book was printed, or 91. Okay, 1991. So that's a year after I bought my house, or 6 months after I bought my house. Anyway, I did a lot of work in my house with wire. I rewired most of my house. We put a 200 amp service in, we rewired it, and learned a lot from this. But I was saying to my kid how a three-way switch works, and it's funny. I had a bookmark in there. What was the bookmark on? How to wire three-way switches. So I'm going to show her that today. It's a better drawing than what I could give her, and it actually explains the three-way system. But this guy, whoever wired the house, actually did it right, and he wired it where you're switching the hot instead of the neutral, which is the way you're supposed to do it. So some people switch to neutral. Thomas, what are you doing? Going to work? Have a good day, Thomas. Have fun. Earn that money, baby. Francis Lang, good morning. Luke again, good morning. John. All right, let me get the chat out there, the link. Give me a second, guys. I got to guess, invite, copy the clipboard, more, post comment, hit it, paste, chat. Wow, all those steps just to post a link. Wow, a lot of steps. It was funny, Luke. You're talking last night. You had your chat, and I got two different. I think it was a Instagram message from John Clem, and I got a IM from Henry saying, you got to go on Luke's channel and defend yourself. And I'm there with my daughter working on the wiring, and I'm like, what are they talking about? So that was fun. It was Sparky's in there. Hold on, Spark. Give me a wave, Spark, just so I know. There we go.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Spark? Let me change the layout. Hold on.
Since you're on about electrics,
right?
Oh, there you go. Have you heard of something called Quinetics?
What is that?
Quinetics. You basically, when you do the wiring you're doing, right, you only have the one wire going to the light only, and then to the adapter, and then you have no other wires. And that's it. And you can do a three-way. You can do a three-way system, right, with three of these without no wires. There's no wires connected to these light switches at all, and it's not Wi-Fi. And it's not Wi-Fi, and it's not powered. Every time you click yeah, I will do. Yeah. It's a very, very well technology. We use it in the UK here. It's called Quinetics, and I've been using it for years.
Nice. Yeah, I'm interested. Nice. Anyway, new people, community independent volunteers, which is Lucky 7 Mud Mowers. He is now community independent volunteers. So go visit his channel. He does so much for the community there in Rhode Island and the homeless. So if you get a chance, visit his channel, Community Independent Volunteers. If you want to post a link, Lucky, you can do that. No problem. Here's my friend who had a good time last night at my expense, but that's okay. Now, just so you guys know, when I say I'm at a restaurant and I say I'm going to slip the waiter something, it means a tip. It doesn't mean my third member. Okay? So just remember that. All right?
Oh, I love that.
everybody got a good laugh, okay?
Oh,
And then
yeah,
I said to
did.
Jessica, Jessica was there at the house. I said, Jess, she listened to it. And I go, what does that mean? She goes, well, it means you're going to give him a tip. I'm like, thank you. But then she says to me afterwards, yeah, but if you ask some young people today, they think you want to do. And I'm like, okay. So, but anyway, it just means that your mind's in the gutter, Mick. That's all. The mind's in the gutter. But we do in the U.S. tip our waitresses and waiters. It's just something we do. It's customary, and if they're quick funny story. You want to hear a funny story? I went over there yesterday after work. I took a half day of work yesterday. Well, a little after, maybe 1:00. I left. I said, let me go over to Jess's. We'll install these lights or whatever. Okay. So I said, why don't we take your neighbor April? She's elderly woman that lives next door. Been there about 7 years. Real nice. You got to get your neighbors. Good neighbors make a great life. Okay. If you have good neighbors and you're good with them, you'll have a wonderful life. Anyway, April, elderly woman, but really nice. Ex-teacher, ironic because my daughter's a teacher. And I knocked on her door. And I said, hi, April. And she goes, hi, Kenny. And I said, Jessica's coming over, home from school. They got out early. I said, you want to go grab some lunch? And she's like, sure. I said, okay, great. So I proceeded after that. I cut her lawn because she says I stopped cutting my lawn in November. Figure let it just whatever. Nah, she's got a beautiful lawn. Not big, but beautiful. And I said, let me do that for her. So I did. I went over, I cut it. And she's like, ooh. I said, April. I said, you move next to me and my family, your family. Okay? Because that's the way we treat our friends. Okay?
Yeah.
If there's anything you need, I gave her my business card, my cell phone. I said, April, you need anything, you call me. Because family, your family. I said, something happens 2 a.m, you're not feeling well or something, or you see something at Jess's house, call me. I'm there. I'm literally 10 minutes away. So I want to make that relationship. So anyway, we go to the diner, okay? So what happens? The lady's taking our order. She dumps the whole glass of water in Jess's lap. Okay. And Jess just looks at her. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I said to her, that's all right, no big deal. And Jess like, no, it's just water. But the waitress felt so bad. Now, most people in the States, if that happens to them, I see someone's in the basement, I see you, I'll be there in a second. If most people in the States, if you got water done, you would say, F you, you're not getting a tip. But this lady was nice and apologetic, and I felt bad for her. But that's what we do in the States. We customarily give a 20% tip. It's just the way it is. Okay. So anyone has problems with it, I'm sorry. It's just what we do. All right. Let me see who's in the basement. Hold on.
Sorry about the noise in the background.
All right. Let's see.
Okay.
Scotty Daniel.
Back from the physical office.
There's Lucky 7. Yeah, Lucky, you want to post your site? Feel free, my friend. I know he helps out the homeless over there in Rhode Island, so want to show him some love as well.
Another one, Scotty, on tonight.
Nice.
There's my friend Wrench and Bolts. Good morning to you. How are you?
Decorations up.
Made it on this one. I'm playing the same. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, good morning,
How's your eyes,
John?
Hope your eyes are good. Hello. What is the first symbol? I see it was a hammer and a donut. What is that? What's that first symbol?
Yeah, it looks like a donut. Yeah.
It looks like a donut.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything. I know for a fact that I'll be like, yeah. I know when to be quiet sometimes.
My daughter says, Daddy's phone's blown up. And it was John Clem and Henry saying, go defend yourself. I'm like, defend what? I didn't know you guys were having fun at my experience.
Well, the way to look at it, Ken, is this, right? You can always look the way to something. He might enjoy it and may not enjoy it.
It was fun. We had a good time. It's funny. My kids love the fact, that I'm online and all that stuff. Because what'll happen is my daughter, my son, my wife will sneak on my stream or whatever and just watch to make sure I don't screw up and say anything embarrassing.
I don't know if Ken can do that, Mick. But Mick, I'll say, Mick's asked why can't Ken Rob Small Engine? Rob Small Engines can't comment on his chat on the chat. Has he been kicked out or something? I can't see him. He hasn't been
Rob. Can't see him, but hello.
Since I'm on the phone, I don't know how to look that up on the phone.
Okay.
If I was on the computer, I could put a split screen and do it. Hold on, somebody else in the chat.
Hey, Tim.
Who else is here? Speaking of the devil. Hey,
It's Mendit Man.
I was typing on the other one.
Hello.
Oh, him. It could be because Rob is he trying to comment through StreamYard and not YouTube?
No, it's YouTube.
No,
It'll be
YouTube.
YouTube. Whoa.
Hiya, Simone.
Simone,
Hi, guys.
hello.
Hello, Simone.
I started watching your
What's up,
video,
big
Simone,
guy?
but then I fell asleep, so I'll finish.
No worries. No
What do
worries.
you want?
at all.
Episode 82?
Have I got mixed up? Do you
Everyone's
usually
saying
go
hello.
Sunday, don't you, Ken?
It is Sunday.
I do.
No, it isn't. It's Saturday.
No, it's not.
I'm confused.
I'm not saying a pigging
Jason
word.
It's Saturday
and Christine
today.
Paquet.
I've lost it.
Paquet should
Yeah.
go on Sunday at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, Saturday at 8 o'clock. But they went on last night at 8 p.m. So I
Yeah,
knew
we
there
did.
wasn't going to be a straight time. So I
Yeah,
figured,
that's
let me
fine,
go
yeah.
on in the morning because you guys with the 5-hour time difference, I'm up at the crack of dawn anyway. So I said, let me take advantage of you guys being up and early in the day.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Are you going to do
Because I
tomorrow as
care
well?
if I subscribe.
Are you going to do tomorrow as
Think-
well
yeah.
or not? Yeah.
I'm going out
I
of
just got a bit
StreamYard
confused.
time. No, but I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
sign up tonight for
Confuse
the
me.
StreamYard $20 a month. I'm gonna do that. So I have the money saved up for that. So,
I might have to do that. It's starting to get a little bit busier on mine now. So
Yeah, definitely. I'm
I feel bad. I feel bad when I
Yeah.
can't let everybody in the stream, especially if it's only one person or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
who is? Oh, hey, Spoonworks. Hold on a minute, buddy. There's John. Hold on. Let me get John.
Yeah, for a moment, I thought I lost
Oh,
it
where'd he
there.
go?
I hope it's not Sunday. I want a bit more of the weekend left.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
My touch screen is working on the phone. Hold on. John, I'm trying to get you up. Buddy, hold
Blimey.
on.
Hey, he's gone bigger.
The touch screen isn't working.
Oh, dear.
Come on. And now it's got me. I didn't do that. Hold on, guys. Oh, the stupid. Hold on.
Oh dear. We're in the
Is it just
basement,
me? I'm
and
No, we're not in the basement. We're just hidden.
Hold on.
I'm going to wind him up. I was going to wind him up.
Well, how would that work?
I may-
If you're in the basement, we can still hear you.
Yeah, he should be
Hold
put in the basement as well.
I may have to restart because my phone is like locked up. I don't know why.
Ah, you
Hold
broke
on.
it, have you? You broke it.
Let me get
You've
rid of
officially
one
broke-
thing with Spark.
Hey, John.
Whoa! Cheers, thanks. Oh dear, I'm not prepared for this one. Yes, I've been making cards today. Yeah, I can do all the sort of crafting stuff. You see?
You might as well do something while you're up there.
Yeah, why not? There's one I've done today, and I've got another one preparing right now.
Oh yeah.
I've got
So, yeah.
two of my neighbours that have
Looking
put the
good.
Christmas decorations up already. I said to my neighbour, a bit early, innit? And he turned around and went, "There's no such thing as too early." I'm thinking, yeah,
No,
there is.
Christmas, no, yes, there is. Christmas decorations shouldn't go up. It's 12 days before, they come down 12 days after.
As long as it is December. All good.
Not many follow that rule now.
Well, I know
Yeah.
seven people I know has got trees up and everything done already.
Oh, God's sake.
I don't like to sit up till December.
I haven't celebrated
Mine-
this time of year for about 15 years now.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
see
I
the point.
The
No,
decorations take like 2 days to go up, so it's a little
Yeah.
Right, John?
of a challenge. So
Right,
I do
mine-
put them up, but I don't switch them on until December.
No. My mum has said to me she's going to get me a gift for Christmas, though.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice.
why not?
Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah.
A nice
Yeah,
cat
yeah,
can open.
absolutely. Hey,
Yeah, the one with the
John, real quick. I was thinking about you, brother, because I was doing electrical work yesterday, and you were an electrician, right? Or you still are?
Did you see my comment? I think it was on your Instagram.
In
Don't lick the
no,
wire.
oh, which one? Yeah.
Don't lick the wire.
Well, again, my father was a lineman, and he taught me as long as you're not grounded, you'll never get a shock.
Right, but it's
Words
easy
to
to
live
ground
by.
yourself and not know you're grounded.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh yeah, but when I was
You'll find
5
out.
years old, my father, I had a key in my hand, and I went to go put it in the outlet, okay? And my father goes, no, not the neutral, put it in the other one. And I didn't know what he meant, okay? So my mother still has the outlet with the key welded into it, okay? I was 5 years old. It blew me across the room. I hit my brother. My brother hit the dresser, and the dresser fell on him and almost killed him. So that was my lesson
Hey!
into neutral versus hot.
Yeah.
I did it with a butter knife.
Well, I've
My
cut through.
grandfather kicked me loose when I was getting hit.
Yeah, I've cut through a 240 volt cable through using a circular saw.
Oh yeah.
Now, my father, as a lineman, he's used to working with hundreds of thousands of volts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for him, I remember when you were a kid. I don't know if you guys did this because you're younger. We used to take
9-volt
9-volt batteries
Yeah.
and see how long your hands
Yeah.
and arms could last before you had to let go. My father could hold on to that all day and drink water and have his water. I needed air. You know what I mean? But he taught me to respect electricity and all that. But I always won that contest at school because I just was used to it because my dad.
Yeah.
When I first started in the trade, I worked with this real older journeyman. He'd lick his fingers and reach in and touch the wires between the hot and the neutral, the hot and the common, to see if they were hot. He had to lick his fingers to make it work because he had so many. His calluses were so thick.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind electricity, but if you get afraid of it, then you will get bitten.
Every time.
Yeah.
I've
Every
blown
time.
up plenty of tools.
Yeah. I mean, the circular saw survived. Luckily, it was corkless. The only problem is the blade was a bit charcoal.
It might have been a bit dodgy after that.
When I was younger in my mum's house, we had an outside toilet and it had a light bulb in it. And there was like this plastic, not like 1960s, 1970s kind of thing around it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And mum said, like, because we're decorating, we're going to paint it and everything. She goes, right, take that thing off. It's like, yeah, okay, no problem. So it goes, I turned off the switch in the fuse box, but I didn't realize there was residual power in the wiring.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get this thing undone. It's because you've got like the little plastic thing around the bayonet.
Yeah.
And
Tim.
I couldn't get it undone. So stupid me, I decided to go and get a screwdriver. Put the screwdriver in there and nearly got thrown off the step ladder.
Oh dear. Yeah.
That was not fun.
No.
My arms were like fizzing for ages. It was horrible.
The best one is my
It's
best
been
mate.
so long. It's been so long since I did electrical, like three-ways and stuff. So I'm sitting there and I see, the wires, and I see the red wire. I go, where the hell's the red wire going? I didn't realize it was a traveler. And I'm looking. I'm testing up the meter, and I go to Jessica, who the hell wired this house? And I'm like, it can't find. And finally I go, wait a minute. I go, is there another switch that powers this light? She goes, yeah, over here. I go, son of a gun, it's a traveler. And I figured it out. So
Yeah.
And then, ironically, she lucked out. When she went to Home Depot, she didn't just buy a three-way dimmer. I'm sorry, she didn't just buy a dimmer. She bought a three-way dimmer.
Yeah.
So I said, you're lucky. I said, because normally there's regular. No, she bought electronic. But the problem is, Lutron, it's a brand over here, Lutron, their switch plates are screwed up. You got to buy special switch plates for the screws are like further outboard or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I said to her, another Home Depot.
The worst one I ever saw was Edison screw bulbs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There should be positive basic in the center, right? And this house had been wired up just over a year, and every single light all the surroundings was all live for a whole year.
Oh.
So he asked me to go in, check it all for him. I didn't find the fault until I touched that light socket.
Find it the hard way.
Oh, I did, and I had to then redo it all properly. And then 2 days later, I got a message saying, "Thank you for saving my life. Didn't realize how bad it was," from the landlord. And I was like, "Yeah, too right. It was pretty bad." Apparently, the electrician who did it was a cowboy, and he thought he'd do it quick and easy way. It didn't work out the way it was. But I've had 240 volts. I've had 415. I am
shocking.
Yeah, it was shocking.
Already picked the tree.
Yeah, he's early.
He's early. Yeah, he's too
There's a
early.
guy here. It was on the news last night. There's a guy in Tampa, Florida. I don't know if you guys saw this. He's part of a homeowners association. He hired a company to decorate his house with decorations, lights, and all that. The only time they had available all year was November 6th. So on November 6th, they decorated his house and his grounds and all that. The homeowners association is suing him for $1,000 because he's too early.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's the closest we have to the Christmas tree.
Very nice.
Cactus.
Mine rolls out and I hang it on the wall with a tack. When I was a kid, because my dad was in the military, if we got home on Thanksgiving, that's when all the relatives would decorate the big family tree.
Yeah.
Was on Thanksgiving. And then we'd go back wherever dad was stationed at. But that's how they would do the big family tree, was when we could come in.
Well, at least that's one thing. UK is going to have cold weather next week. We may have a bit of snow.
Yeah, apparently it's going to get cold.
You want to talk about Christmas trees? I've been an engineer, in manufacturing my whole life. Anyway, I had a friend of mine, Paul, worked with me. He would put his tree. Now, we designed machine tools. That was our business, okay? And we had what's called a rotary union, okay?
Yeah.
We have electrical, stuff like that or whatever. So he hooked up a rotary union, hung his tree upside down, okay? Put a pot of water, caulked it so the water wouldn't run down the tree, so he watered it, had a rotary union for the electric, and it'd rotate the tree upside down.
So, a woman I work for, her dad was high up in the RAF. This probably must have been in the 50s, probably in the 50s or maybe 60s. But they were stationed somewhere. I forget where it was. But they didn't have a Christmas tree and they wanted one. He sent a plane out about 2 hours away to pick up a Christmas tree to bring back for her.
Oh, yeah.
I think he sent to Israel or something to get this Christmas tree or something, and they brought the tree back. Yeah.
I drive 2 hours. Now, I think my wife, Mrs. Tottymouth, is a communist because last year she bought an artificial tree.
We're going artificial.
Well, we're trying to find one of the other LED ones at the moment, but the ones I'm looking at.
Yeah, and she's got the lights where you hit a switch, you change colors and all that crap. But you know what? It's not Christmas without a real tree, getting the needles in your feet, getting the needles in the carpet, getting the cat go crazy with it.
All right.
I mean, it's not.
Okay, Ken, this is where we differ.
Yeah.
My Christmas tree is the best Christmas tree I ever had. My daughter made it for me. She sewed it in her sewing class. It has ornaments on it. It's 2-dimensional. I put it on the wall with a tack. At the end of Christmas, I take the tack out. I roll it up. I put it in the top of the closet.
Yeah.
I love that tree.
There you go.
My mum's allergic to real trees, so yeah.
There's one problem. We've got cats. And we had one tree one year with snow on it. And the snow was ending up more on the floor. The cat was playing with it. Yeah.
My cat was on. I did have a tree at one point. It must have been about 2006. And Bree, she just sit there. I was like, yeah, and she just didn't care.
We got a place up the road, less than a mile away. You can go and dig your own one. Cool. Yeah.
Well, I planted evergreens and stuff for Christmas as part of the deal. But when we lived in Las Vegas. I married my wife out there. She's from there. I lived out there 20 years. Having a Christmas tree in the desert is just kind of.
That's a bit odd.
Yeah, and then it gets to be a big fire hazard.
Las Vegas?
What's that?
You tell your friends you won your wife in Las Vegas?
I should. That's not a bad one. No, she was she was on the track team when I met her in college. She was throwing shot and disc.
Oh, wow. Oh, that means she could probably take you, huh?
Used to. Now she's a nursing professor. She doesn't worry about it much anymore.
I tell you one thing, though. I'm so proud of my kids. You guys know my kids. I mean, I got my daughter who's a teacher in New Haven, an English teacher. My son, Nick, works with me at Sikorsky. Been there almost 2 years. I get comments every night where people walk in on third shift. Now my kid's shift ends at 11:30, but he usually works overtime. They said when they walk in at 11 o'clock at night, all the lead men for third shift, they said, Kenny, all the younger kids that started here, a year or two ago, they're all on their phone. I said, your kids work. No matter when we walk in, your kid doesn't even look like it takes break. That's the work ethic my kid got. Hopefully for me. And I just said to my kid, I said, you know what? I said, you're going to be able to retire in your 40s. You're going to buy your first house at 25 cash. I said, just keep doing it. Don't care what other people think. Don't do what other people do. You got a good work ethic. Stick at it. Pay off.
Yeah. So. If you need to drop anybody, drop somebody, because I think somebody else wants to get in the basement.
No, nobody yet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, my youngest daughter, she's an accountant over in Cleveland. She's doing way better than I ever did at her age.
I'm teaching my kids about all the screw-ups I did growing up so that they don't experience the same. But my biggest lesson to my kids, and especially Nick, let your money work for you. Okay? Compound interest and all that. I said, Nick, you don't have rent. You don't have a car loan. You don't have bills. You live at home. You don't even have to pay for insurance because with Obamacare, he's on the insurance till he's 26.
Yep.
Okay? So I said, you have nothing. And he's making almost, this is what's ridiculous, almost as much money as me, who's been working for 40 years. Okay? And I said, Nick, because he worked all the time. I said, bank it, invest it. I mean, last year, Fidelity, 21% on the investment. Holy crap. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I said, by the time you're 40, you'd be a millionaire. Really, easily. And I said to him, buy a house. He wants to buy maybe a 2-family or something. I think he's funny. He goes online and looks at like dream homes, like with workshop. He's like me, wants a workshop and all that stuff, And I said to him, I said, look, you're going to do it. You're 22. You're making great money. You're investing. Do it. I said, have your dream, save it, save your dream, realize it. And he's going to do it.
Guys, I have a question.
Sure.
Totally different topic, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Trying to sort out monetization on YouTube. I'm finding it rather complicated.
Yep.
Here, wait, I'll let you know my saga because it took me 3 months, Simone. Okay.
Wow.
The problem I had was when you have a bank account to use for it, open up a new bank account with your address. Okay, because my problem was I wanted to use my credit union account at work, and the problem was the credit union address was the address of the company, not my address, and it was an algorithm that said, sorry guys, the addresses don't match, we can't use it. And I was like, guys, it's just an account. So I opened up a brand new account at my bank. I'm just using it for Google, YouTube, and boom, within a week it was up.
Well, I set it up ages ago, and like what they try and do is they send like 35 pence to your account and then they pick it back up. Nothing happened at all. So I had to go back into it, and it wanted tax information.
Yeah, I had to do that.
So I'm trying to think to myself, okay.
We don't have that, okay?
Yeah.
Since I'm in the state, I'm going to get a 1099 form at the end of the year where they tell me what they're paying me. You guys have the option, and Mick does it too. Just take the tax out first. Just take it out. This way you guys just get.
They wanted me to. Yeah, they wanted me to declare something regarding a treaty, so that I don't have to pay any extra because either 0% or 30%.
Yeah.
Maybe Mick had discussed that too. Maybe he could chime in on that.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. And I've had because my YouTube name didn't match my actual name. I then had to send a picture of my driving license to confirm it.
I had to do passport. I don't have a passport.
I don't have
because what happened with me, I already had my other channel, which was monetized anyway.
Yeah.
So you can have more. You can have, I think, up to 500 channels on one AdSense account. I think they said. But the second one, it was easier. But I looked at my previous one, and when we did this tax thing, I hadn't looked, and I hadn't got a payment for a long time from my other channel.
Yeah.
When I looked, they queried something about my identity, so that's when I had to send the passport picture to show them that it was me. They opened it straight up, and now it's all running.
Well, Mine's currently pending.
Mhm.
I still haven't received any money into my account yet, but it's currently at £45. I've got to wait till the threshold of 60. I didn't
Yeah.
realize.
Simone, mine got almost $300, Simone, by the time they got it right.
300.
Yeah.
Bloody
By the
hell.
time they got it right, it was over 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, I
quickly,
lost.
guys, Sparky, can someone put the link out? And Sparky, if you could drop down, Josh is on
Yeah,
here who is French Bolt, and I'd like to have him come up because he's been asking
Yeah,
me
no
all
worries.
week.
Drop us down.
Somebody
This
throw
is
the link
Sparky.
up so Josh can have the link.
Yeah, I'll throw the link. I'll throw the link out.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll have
good.
you back. So I just want Josh to come on. He's been asking to come on for weeks. So if someone throws the link out, Josh can hit the link and I'll bring him up.
Yeah, because I think I lost some months of payments because I hadn't done this and hadn't noticed it. So now
No,
I'm
you never did. No, it'll keep on adding up because mine had added up for almost 4 months.
I'm due a payment any day now. Actually, I haven't had one since July.
You should get one every month, really. Shouldn't
Way
you?
to go.
You should if you meet the £60. If you meet the £60, if you don't, you won't. Meet.
I've got super chats in there that I'm waiting for.
Oh yeah, I've only just activated my super chat, so
Yeah, I can't remember how much is in there, but it's a decent amount of money overall, and it'll be
Yeah.
good for the project I'm doing.
I just go on Google AdSense and it gives me the total. That's it.
Yeah. I'm looking. Hang on.
yeah, but it doesn't on. I find on Google AdSense it doesn't show your estimated until YouTube sorts it out, does it?
Yeah, currently in review. It says.
Items on mine and it'll itemize it for you.
Well, it's telling me what my estimated revenue is in studio.
No, don't use that. That number's not real. That number doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but that's showing nothing in AdSense.
I know it won't, but it'll actually be a number. There's a thing in there where you could go into itemized receipts or whatever, where it shows every single listing. It'll show you chats, it'll show you Google, it'll show you ads, it'll show you everything.
I'll have to look like it because I'm not sure why it isn't showing in AdSense, but it's showing on Studio. But I did read that it said they let YouTube sort it and then they send AdSense the info.
Right.
So I'm not quite sure. I'm going to wait till I've got my payment coming now, and then
Google is YouTube. They own YouTube, the same company.
Yeah. There's different passwords to get into each one. I think I've found. But yeah, £45 I'm waiting for at the moment. Yeah, that's enough money to buy myself some parts.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to get over 60 before they actually pay that out.
Yeah.
It's
So
$100 here, US dollar.
Yeah. So I've got 2 channels running on the same AdSense, so that does help me a little bit because it means I should get over the 60 quicker. Because
I did kind of consider that because I've done some records and stuff on my channel, and I was considering doing like a music stuff on another one, but I kind of think I struggle sometimes with one.
Well, the thing is, I wish I actually, in a way, I'd have evolved my other channel with this one and only had one. But because this channel got to a certain level, I thought I can't really give up on this one now and join them. It was too late to join them, if you see what I mean. So they just run individually now.
Well, because I've got the bikes and the cars on this channel, and hello Mick. I'm doing some records in that. And a few people actually have said to me, when are you going to do some more records? So I might do,
Yeah. How are you, Mick?
What's up?
If I have a really good waiter at a restaurant, I'll walk hallway like no one can see him, and I'll slip him something because I know he's going to get screwed. You know.
You're not going to let that die, are you?
No, never. It's absolute comedy gold.
It's one of them things, Ken, where there were 6 of us on the panel, and it was just a privilege to be there at that moment.
But it's funny, like I said, I got my daughter says to me, "Daddy, your phone's like blowing up." Like, what the hell is it? I look at my phone. They're like, quick, get online, send yourself. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't know what the hell they were talking about.
It was like one of them moments when you're at a wedding and the vicar says, if anyone knows why there should be a reason why this marriage shouldn't go through, please speak now. And if someone goes, yeah, actually I do. It was like one of them moments.
I don't know. But it's funny because even Jessica said yesterday, she's steady. She goes, yeah, about a tip. And then once we hung up, she goes, what? She goes, if you ask that to a bunch of young people, they'd probably have sex. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. I'm young.
No, you're half right. How's that? I'll give you a 50%er, Mick. Right?
We've got a young sense of humour, so that's what's important.
Yes.
Keep us young.
I'm an old guy. You guys are all young people.
There you go.
What's he, Mick?
I was going to have a
What's he
shed
shouting
do a
down
video,
there?
but my managing director is upstairs asleep, fell asleep. So he's up there fast asleep. So I've got to wait till he's had his snooze.
I was just about to go out to the shed, and then Ken come on, so that stalled me.
Well, just
Oh, it looks like Luke just put out a video. Luke, did you just put out a video? I just announced lawnmower won't drive or something.
Lawnmower what?
Is lawnmower won't drive or lawnmower don't drive? Something like that?
No, there shouldn't be one out yet.
Yeah, I just had that. Yeah, I just had that. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's Project Man. That's Gary. Project Man. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's Project Man. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
You just saw the man on the end.
I was just worried because I was going to put a video up on my other channel, and I thought, did I put it up? And I didn't put it under private, and it comes straight up. But
they do.
no.
They do look the same, don't they?
Yeah, Mac, you're absolutely right.
I got more hair than Gary.
That's the way it is. The seller's market.
Yeah, when it crashes, it's going to be bad.
Yeah, in 3 years, my kid's house will be worth $50,000 less than they paid for it because the interest rates are going to do this, and the values are going to do this.
I'll walk back like in the hallway, like no one can see
Give
him.
it up!
I got a comment this morning by Anders, and he put, this was on the one last night. It was when you come in, Ken. It was, where was it?
I'm just lucky I caught you.
Last night, the end was epic.
The end was
When
epic.
Ken come in last night.
And that's someone who doesn't speak English as a first language, right?
Yeah. Hobby gets
that's
well
my
into
misery.
it, don't he? He does. Klaus gets well into it.
Yeah, Klaus had a new video.
2
Oh.
F-bombs in one.
Yeah, he
fight.
did. Yeah, too. I'm going to word with him.
Would you expect he was sober?
As always.
I got small engines in the basement, or he was.
Who?
But whatever, no big deal. Rob.
He's out Christmas shopping. He's
Rob.
been dragged to New Look. Yeah, he told me. He actually rang me up, told me he's been dragged to New Look.
Oh, joy.
Laura gets told, buy online, buy online.
Where is Laura?
She's there.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, she's in her pajamas still.
Shut up.
What?
Uh-oh. Hey, my wife doesn't get up till 11 a.m.
Does she buy those in age 13 to 14? Children size ones.
Hi.
Are you saying something about me being short again?
I think he is.
Yeah, John is just for hey, Laura.
Hi. At least I've got hair.
John's a creep.
Hey, I see our friend Polar Bear Ed is going to have his New Year's Eve extravaganza again, so definitely keep posted for that. That's always fun. Wait, except for Mick, because Mick didn't win anything.
Yeah. I feel victimized.
I don't know how my life's going to work.
Stanley Brand, Piqua. You're about 3 hours south of me.
Hello, Stanley.
If I have a really good waiter at a restaurant, I'll walk back into the hallway and I'll slip him something because I know he's going to get screwed. You know?
That's what it's like to teach high school in the States, right there.
Yeah.
Say something stupid, it just keeps coming back.
It made perfect sense, but it had such
oh yeah, it
like
had
a
that
carry-on film
on it. Yeah.
It was it. Actually, I was editing a video the other day, and Laura said when I was talking, and she said, "There's so many things that got innuendos when you're talking about small engines."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I just got a text. My daughter's neighbor just texted me thanking me for dinner and all that stuff. So that's cool. Thomas Andrew just texted me, couldn't stand your live stream after work. Yeah, you got to work, Thomas. Got to make the money.
What, you took someone out for dinner last night?
I saw my neighbor. She's an elderly woman that lives next door. Oh, yeah. Okay. But the waitress spilled a whole glass of water in Jessica's lap.
No
so at that
way.
point, when that happens, usually you make no tip.
Yeah. You know, if you spill water on me, I'm not slipping you nothing.
Well, I think your washcloth or nap.
What are you eating, Mick? Chicken?
Yeah, it's KFC, but it's a homemade chicken, a homemade version, so it's completely fat free.
Is that the stuff you made the other day, or whatever it was?
Completely fat free.
I'm on a diet. I've lost 10 pounds now.
Oh, congratulations!
I lost £1.50 this morning.
Doesn't help, Simone.
No, literally, I went out in the car. I was going to go and meet up with some friends, and went to go and park the car. And every single parking meter had wireless payments on it, apart from one which had a coin slot, which ate my money and didn't give it back and didn't give me a ticket to park. And I despise these wireless payments. I hate it.
Why?
Because it's making people lazy. I've had the same PIN number for 30 years nearly, and I'm not going to change now.
You've never changed your PIN number? That's lazy.
Never. Very funny. But I'm not going to go tap, just tap. Why should I just tap a card when I can just quite easily tap a number in?
I think so many supermarkets now, aren't they? Tesco's, I think pretty much all the self-service.
I've got to leave a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
I think all the self-service ones now, Tesco's are all card only.
Yeah, it's garbage. It's garbage. Absolute garbage.
Track and trace is all it is. Track and trace.
When I first signed up with my bank and with Lloyd's, and they sent me a bank card and it had the wireless thing on it. I said, I phoned them up. I said, I didn't ask for this. They said, yes, you did. I said, no, I bloody didn't. Excuse my language. Sorry. And
for us.
Yeah, they just presume they're pushing it on everyone to make everyone do it. And everyone's going, oh, yes, please, we'll do that. Sorry, I got quite angry this morning.
You're quite angry. It's like my normal day.
No, honestly, I was raging this morning. I was screaming at this parking machine.
If you're not angry, you should be in Austria right now, where they're going to force people to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
That's going to end really well. That is.
There's going to be people kicking off about that.
They're going to force you to do it.
Yeah, human rights, people. Human rights. Mind you, I mean, that wouldn't be surprised if they try and enforce it in other countries as well. So.
Well, they have here to a degree. They're now saying that all NHS staff must be vaccinated. If they're not, then you've got to leave.
Yeah, a few people have actually walked out, haven't they?
Yeah.
The way the states will do it, this is the way the states will do it. The insurance companies will require it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what will happen in the states. When the insurance companies decide they're losing too much money because of it, and they make it requirements, or they make rates go up so high if you don't do it, that's how it'll be done for us. The government can say all they want. People will back out. Insurance rates start going up, people will start doing it.
Yeah.
That's the way our system works.
I had to hide you all. My dad come round. He doesn't know about my channel.
Would he be displeased if he did?
He'd ask a lot of questions about where I got this from and what did I pay for this and what did I sell this for and all that sort of thing.
That would be yes.
Right.
So,
I wanted to record. My dad is a retired cement mason. So when I go to visit him, he's in his 70s. He always has a project, like a sidewalk or a pad or something to do.
Yeah.
I'm in my 50s. I'm a 50-year-old apprentice when I'm with my dad. It's horrible. But I wanted to record one time. He goes, "Why would you do that? I don't understand." I'm like, you know what? We're not going to record. We're not going to go through the process.
Thing is, though, my dad's would do so much good for my channel because he's got quite a big place where he lives. There's lots of interesting bits and pieces. And if we got on like we used to and worked together like we used to, it'd be good. But yeah, he's in his 70s now. And yeah, just a bit awkward now.
It's a different dynamic. Like if 20 years ago, my dad would have been all into this.
Yeah.
But like now it's like tons of questions. Where he used to be really tech savvy, he just kind of let it go.
I'm going to have to come clean at some point. I really reckon. They're going to find me at some more videos I put up. He does go on YouTube a bit, and my brothers do as well. So they're going to find me by, if I've got overall, I've got probably about 700 videos up. They're going to clock it up with something one day. That's on both channels, 250 on this.
So they just think you're a hoarder then. Do we know about all the projects?
Well, he knows about most. There's a couple. I did actually. We had a disagreement the other week, and I told him I've got some things he doesn't know about. So I've half gone there. He doesn't actually know about two of the pooches and the Yamaha motorbike. He doesn't know, but he hasn't asked since. But yeah.
Well, you got so many mowers. Yeah.
Who's that? Your dad?
Yeah, he's just come here. That's why I went. I had to hide you.
Creep. Oh my God, Luke. It's like you're afraid of smoking in front of your dad or something. Just quickly dart out, put the laptop down. Hi, Dad, how you doing?
Actually, do you know something? All his faults. I'm the only one that tells him straight about his faults. No one else does. They pussyfoot around him, and I tell him because he's got hoarding issues. I pulled up there yesterday to get my mower. Guess what? A delivery man was up there, and he was wheeling out a classic moped out of a van. What my dad had bought and hadn't told me he'd bought. He said, "Oh, you come the wrong time because I'd have hid that and I wouldn't have shown you that if you didn't know."
Was it the one where you got a pedal to start the engine?
Pardon?
Was it the one where you got a pedal to start the engine?
No, actually, this one is a 40-year-old one, but it's a kickstart one.
Oh, okay.
My ones are the pedal starts to start the engine. Yeah. Hi, Riley.
That's Simone.
Hi.
Hi.
Daddy.
Yeah.
I heard that guy YouTube channel.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
That guy.
Where have you been then?
I see.
You been asleep?
That guy.
What guy? This one?
No.
This one?
No.
This one?
Yeah.
That's Mend It Man.
I'm with you, man.
You know me, Mend It Man, Mr. Riley.
He's just woken up.
He looked like he had.
Sitting there scratching his ass. Don't know quite what to do with himself yet.
Will he be down the shed with you today, or?
I was hoping to get him down there, but time's ticking on now.
Hey, put Riley on. I want to talk to him.
No, he said he's not. He said he's not interested. He's gone. Gone, mate.
No, I want to explain to him about tipping.
You're not explaining to my son about slipping something at all. You just keep your dirty mind to yourself, old man.
That was a great stream because we had Steve on earlier with all the stinky fish talk and all that as well. That was a good stream. That Conquer stream was.
So who grassed us up last night? Did Henry grass us up then?
Henry and John, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hey,
Riley. Just remember, Riley, tip your waiter and waitresses. That's all.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, tell the guys. Tell them. Will you tell them?
Say to Mum.
Mend it, man. Tell Luke. Yeah. But Luke, I've got wobbly tooth.
Oh, you got wobbly tooth?
Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
fairy's
That's
gonna be
Slipping into
Yeah.
We can't see you, Riley.
Look, he's here. Look, I can't see you. Look, come here. Look.
What's it say?
Conker's just slipped in to see who's here.
Is he coming marching?
He might. be,
Nick
yeah.
over there. Does the tooth fairy deliver Kinder eggs or is it cash?
Yeah, it doesn't bring cash. Brings Kinder eggs. Amazing, isn't it?
Oh. You're not good for the teeth, really, is it, though? But, hey ho.
It ain't a lot. Somebody had a go at me saying I'm making my child morbidly obese by eating Kinder eggs. How much chocolate is there on a Kinder egg compared to a Mars bar?
It's wafer
Exactly.
thin, isn't it? It is wafer thin.
Exactly, yeah.
I had Kinder eggs when I was a kid. I'm tiny.
Exactly that. It's not even a mouthful, is it?
No.
You can get the bars, and they're more so, aren't they? You know, the Kinder bars you can get.
He doesn't really eat them.
Doesn't he?
No, and that's the same chocolate.
Yeah.
Well, you can't get a gift in a bar, can you? You know.
No. Does he enjoy having the toy as well?
Oh yeah. And yeah. And me and Mrs. P spent half our time walking around the front room stamping on them.
Yeah.
Got to go and make my little boy a bit of lunch. He wants some lunch.
How you doing, Conker? So, man, what are you going to do? Send your driving license then?
I've already taken a photo and sent it in. I did that last night. It got to about midnight and I was really tired. I sent the photo and then went to bed. And it's still processing now.
I think it takes a little while.
Yeah.
I forget how long I was Turkey, but
no idea. I got to go. I took TC out this morning and he overheated. He's parked outside at the moment. I've got to go and drain off some water again. And then I went and bought some coolant this morning.
Oh yeah.
Can't remember what color. Oh, I don't even know what color it'll be because it's in a yellow container. Begins with a T, but I can't think of the name of it. Got it from Tesco, like a bottle about that big for £6. It's like what? Yeah, I'll do that later. Not in the mood right now.
What's he doing with Nana?
Oh, what a bad man.
Rob wants only 6 allowed at a time. So if someone drops out, I'll throw you up. But right now, you're not in the basement anymore, so whatever. But the way it is, I got to sign up tonight. I'll sign up for the extended StreamYard. So tomorrow I'll be able to do 10. But for now, I just the 6.
Hey, Ken, you can drop me down. I need to write some tests for the college kids this week.
I'm going to jump down as well. But I thought I'd quickly show you the calendar for next year, Cortina calendar.
Oh, yeah.
And TC's in it.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
about to ask, is TC in it? Yay.
Sorry, hang on. There we go. There. So TC's in the calendar. So very cool.
It's a yellow one. The yellow one on the back. Which one's that? The yellow one. I always liked that model. I think it was the yellow. Was it the yellow one with the 4 headlights?
Oh, good month for TC too.
Yes. Hang on.
Is that a GXL? Are they GXL or something? Were they?
There's all sorts in here. XLs, GXLs, base models. Where is it? I haven't had a proper look through this one yet, but there we go.
That's the one I liked. I like that one.
Yeah.
I liked it with the 4 headlights. Yeah.
I like that color.
Yeah, it is nice.
My dad had a lot of them when I was young. He worked with cars. There was always a Cortina about.
John, he looked like an out of shape Vin Diesel.
How did you get your car in that? Did they?
I'm a member of the owners club, and you send in
yeah.
a photo, and they decide whether they're going to put it in or not. That's what they call a backie, not a pickup.
Who did that?
Oh, yeah.
Pete? Who actually made it?
No. It was the classic. It's the Cortina Owners Club that make them.
It's like it almost looked like the old El Camino or Ranchero. The way that was set up.
That's the one I remember a lot of. That one, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice that one.
How do I get one of those, Simone?
Yeah,
Can I go
nice.
online and get it?
No, you have to be a member of the owners club.
But I'm friends with you.
What is that?
I bought 2, and so I've got a backup copy. That's a nice one.
There's some nice ones in there, isn't there? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You should do it as a giveaway, Simone.
I should, shouldn't I? Really. So let's see.
Just make sure I win it. That's all.
That one.
Is that the Mark GTS or whatever, the one you just did? White one?
Well, that one.
Are they all Mark III? They're all Mark III's, aren't they? Are they all
Yeah,
Mark
they are.
III?
Yeah, they're all Mark III's. That's a
What
GX.
was the one he just did that he presented to the guy? Restoration. It was white with a black top, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
Presented it to the guy. He did a
Not
full
sure.
restoration.
They
I
used to
thought-
do the P100 pickup, didn't they? Which looked like a Cortina at the front, and it was a pickup.
Yeah. The Mark III was the only one called a Backy.
Oh yeah.
From the Mark IV onwards, it was called P100.
I don't ever think I've seen one of them backy ones. Were they over here much?
No, it was mainly like Australia and South America. Next month is Bramble, PC's car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
the t-shirt out.
72.
Yeah, but there's loads. I've got loads of these calendars. I mean, that's the design for last year. They're always different. But yeah, very cool. But yeah, I've got a spare. I was thinking of giving it to a family member.
What's the plans for your car? Is it a total restoration or just sort of?
No.
Good job.
It's just literally to get the car solid and running
And use it and just do what you need to do as you go along, really.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. But the video I did yesterday, I put that up. I think the fan for the radiator has failed. It's not kicking in. So I'm going to go out there later in a bit. I've got fuses in, line fuses and stuff, so I can swap them out if I need to.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fan wasn't kicking in, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I need to look at that. Hey, Park Nest.
Hi, Partness. Have you done what you had to do, Mick?
So make my little boy some bit of lunch. He's now sat over there, quiet as a mouse.
Munching away.
Had his poop, yeah. Got his lunch.
Don't call me poo.
All right, I didn't call you poop, so you're happy as poop.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Riley, tip your father for the exceptional service.
Do what, Ken?
I told him to tip you for the exceptional service.
He won't ever tip me.
If I have a really good waiter at a restaurant, I'll walk back like in the hallway, like no one can see him, and I'll slip him something because I know he's going to get screwed.
You're a bad man.
You wait, he's gonna
It didn't get any better as it went on.
But you guys have your minds in the gutter. Right?
It's a British sense of humour, I think.
Oh, yeah. Mick's going to start making memes soon.
That's why we left and migrated to the States. Yeah.
I'm gonna start making what soon?
Memes.
Yeah.
But if you watch, Henry picked up pretty quick on it as well.
Henry nearly spat his dentures out. It was that funny.
Yeah, where is Henry? He's usually he doesn't know him. He's
But
had me rung on the belt.
He's hiding because he's a sneak. He snitched on us last night.
Yeah.
Snitcher.
Yeah, like I said, my phone was bling. My daughter's like, Dad, why is your phone blowing up? And it was everyone trying to warn me about you guys.
To be fair, it had nothing to do with me. I wasn't even involved in it.
He can watch it back through.
Where did John Clem go? He got timed out. Sorry, John. Take 5 minutes, mate.
What did he say? Did he say something wrong?
He said I look like an older version of Vin Diesel, so I timed him out.
Oh.
Rob says he's backstage. I don't see you in the basement, Rob.
What happened to Josh?
Hold on, let me.
Partners is asking for the link.
Josh.
Oh, Josh never came up. I don't know
Josh,
why. I told him
wrenches
to.
and bolts, because he kept trying to come up on mine last night.
Yeah.
Hi, Rob.
Hello.
Oh, we're doing all right.
Did you get your new earrings sorted out, did you?
Oh, Claire's accessories were packed.
I try my best to get out of it. Laura, order online, I say. Order online.
All right.
Don't do it. I don't do it. Only because you spend 3 hours down the town and then you always buy something from the first shop you went in 3 hours ago.
I went to town a few years ago and we went and did our Christmas shopping late, some food and all sorts of bits. And the carrier bags hurt my hands so much because they were digging in. I said, Laura, never again am I going to lug this amount of stuff around town.
That's because you got them. That's because you got them soft Midland hands, isn't you? That's what it is. Not us Southern boys. That's what it is. Old soft skin, isn't it?
I said, Laura, now she can go if she wants to carry bags around. It's up to her.
In fact, I'm sure I saw a bottle of Dove moisturiser in Rob's workshop the other week.
Hey, Tim.
I won't.
You're done, mate. You can't get out of it.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm going to drop down. I'll let Partners come up. I've got stuff to do.
Okay, then.
Right.
Catch you later.
See you later, man.
Bye.
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 Why?
You know, if I have a really good waiter at a restaurant, I'll walk back like in the hallway, like no one can see him.
Leave alone.
Because I know he's gonna get screwed. You know.
Just imagine how many times you're going to hear that on his
what's up with this camera? That's it. More like it.
Steel burrows in the alleyway or something, have they?
I'm still not quite sure what Conker was on about there.
Does anyone know what he's on about?
He's on about taking your turn in the barrel, isn't he?
I think Simone's doing what's called a rolling restoration. Get the car in, running and roadworthy condition, then just improve it as you go along.
It's hard if you haven't got facilities and that to do.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Haven't you?
Well, she can weld, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the most important thing with old cars, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Anything 70s.
Yeah.
Not just BL, Ford, Vauxhall,
What do you
Crestas. Sorry for rust.
What is that? Frosting from a cake?
Yeah.
It's a cupcake. Hang on, I'll just get back in. Just a second, I'll get back into reality. So,
there you go, man.
Cupcake. My partner's youngest daughter, she makes cakes. She's got an Instagram page. Have your bake and eat it.
Oh, hiya, John. Are you
You
back?
guys complain about eating. Mick slopping out of a bowl. Parkness has a mouthful of food, so don't complain
And
when
a
I
cup
eat.
of tea.
Hold up, Buttercup. Right, my bowl, literally, I can fit in my hand. When you rock up. In fact, I'm going to show you what it's like with you.
Are you getting a second? Are you getting a second coffee today, Ken?
Oh, everyone's eating. I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my food delivery to turn up.
Riley boy.
I can drop the Instagram link.
Hey, Riley.
Hi.
Partner's youngest daughter, Sally. Is her name.
Riley, when your father gets back, Riley, just say to your
I saw
father,
you.
Daddy, did you tip your waiter? All right?
Yeah.
Hey, Riley,
Daddy.
boy. You all right?
Okay. Ready? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, see you guys.
What's wrong?
Hi, John.
Dad, tip your waiter.
Ken, when you rock up with your breakfast, you like that? Yeah. Yeah, hello, yeah.
I'll do it.
Oh, you'll do it again, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you're like, Ken, isn't you? Filled out. Oh, it's just having a soup, and your arm goes in. You like that? Pick the stuff up.
Good thing I like you.
Hey?
I said, good thing I like you.
You'd be stuffed if I didn't.
You're no good on the streams if you can't take a bit of banter.
No, you got to.
I tell you though, I got a lot of complaints where people would. You guys ever got this? I got complaints where people say, "I can't stand your live streams. You don't talk about small engines." Well, this live isn't about small engines. It's a red title. It's about my daughter in a house. You know what I mean? So people get upset with you if you're not talking small engines and you're a small engine channel. You know.
I got told last night someone left because the chat went downhill and he left.
That probably happened when I turned up.
I think it did.
You didn't mind me dropping link, Ken. It's a link to Solly's Instagram.
I think there's a certain individual that finds Mick a bit intimidates him.
How could you ever find me intimidating? I am the biggest, cuddliest teddy bear there is. There's nothing intimidating about me.
Hey, Jordan. Yeah, you certainly can't be too touchy with it. Sort of thing,
I'm just a very in-your-face, positive sort of person.
Oh, hang on.
And people don't like that.
Pretty overexposed.
I'm going to go another 5 minutes, guys. I got 7 pieces of equipment in the driveway. So I'm going to give it about another 5 minutes.
Ken, you're going up.
Well, I've got to go out. Got to do a bit of gophering. Drop a bit of diesel in Volvo.
I heard you guys went on for about 40 minutes after I left.
Yeah, great. Yeah. We had a lot to talk about. And this week's conversation is going to be what did Rob get from New Look?
No, it fit me from there, Mick.
I bet he got something all glittery and party ready for Christmas.
Yeah, you made a mistake telling Mick you're in New Look.
It's no, it would fit me on there. Probably rubbish bags.
Laura and Alyssa go to Primark. I said, no way am I going anywhere near
Primark. Hey, Primark's all right.
They queue up for I don't know how long. I'm not waiting. I'm not queuing up in there and waiting around all day long. No,
Rob, I'm in the same boat as you. None of the clothes fit me. I can't even fit in one of the trolleys. not even one of them B&Q flatbed buggers.
We are what we are, though, mate, aren't we?
We are what we are. Exactly that. We are exactly that.
It's what it is.
As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. It's all that matters.
Hey. My daughter yesterday, I told her to go to the store and buy bulbs for her chandelier. She's got a little chandelier in the dining area, right? To her, you buy the candelabra type bulbs, the little looks like little. But I forgot to tell her to buy the standard sockets, so she bought the ones with the tiny sock on them, So she comes back and goes, "Oh, wrong one." She goes, "What do you mean?" And I show her. So I'm trying to teach her all the different electrical terminology. Stuff like that, so it's pretty fun. I'm having a good time. I really am.
Well, in the UK, there's 4 types of socket for light bulbs. Domestic light bulbs. You have the small and big bayonet, and the small and big screw.
You have different in the UK, right? As far as the type of socket thing, is it different than the US?
Bayonet and screw type, yeah, mainly.
It's funny. I had this book. I bought this book in 1991. And I rewired my whole house. And I still have all my because we didn't have YouTube back in 1990, so you had to buy books. So everything I did on my house, I did with. Yeah.
It was much simpler in 1990.
And the ironic thing was, I had a bookmark. Bookmark opened up the 3-way switches. The problem that we had yesterday, so that was pretty cool.
Well, that's a ceiling fitting, and it's I don't know if you can see it. That's a large bayonet.
It's like got a damp patch.
I'm right underneath the bathroom. That's why. Some people have been less than careful when having a shower in the past, so it's just warm.
Someone's been pissing on the floor.
Conker's been up there.
What are you trying to?
And my lamp.
What's he trying to show?
That's a large screw thread.
Oh, yeah,
that's on my lamp.
Regular stock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, same as ours.
If I have a really good waiter at a restaurant, I'll walk back like in the hallway, like, no one can see him, and I'll slip him.
Oh, what's this? Take Ken's comments out of context.
No, not at all, Parky. Ken was being rude and facetious on the stream, and I'm just bringing him up to line about it. Can't have that sort of thing. I wouldn't have that on my stream.
You should do. You should edit all these things together in a little spoof interview. It'd be hilarious. Like somebody did with Nigella Lawson.
Actually, there has been some real good little moments on streams, but it's picking them out like that. You've got to go searching through them. It would be good. Montage, it would be good.
Yeah.
Leave it.
Hey, I'm going to end it, guys.
Just search for Nigella Lawson dirty. You'll know what I mean.
Oh, Ken, you got another 2 good hours in you, yeah?
But I got to go next door to my parts guy and pick up some steel parts.
Hold up, Ken. We're not even unpacked Rob's shopping bag yet. We was going to do that today live.
If Rob wants to show us, I'll keep him on for a few minutes. But otherwise, I'm going to let you guys do it on your own.
Come on, get that bag.
He went
Come on, let's have a look. Everyone likes a good unboxing or unpacking.
Hold on. It's my turn. Rob, wait. Mick wants you to show what's in your package. Okay.
You see?
Somebody said that.
It's more than welcome.
Now, I've always got a phone on me, Ken, and now you're talking about what I want to see in people's packages. Ken, you're a bad man.
Yeah, I heard it, Rob. He wants to see your package. So, you got to abide.
I'll walk back like in the hallway, like no one can see him, and I'll slip him something because I know he's going to get screwed.
At least I didn't ask to see his package. All right. Remember that. All right, I'm going.
Hilarious stuff.
Shopping. Later. Have fun.
Amateur.
Newbie.
Amateur. That's it. We're dead now. That's it. Yeah, now it's gone, Ken. Now
We're stuffed.
That's it. Ken. It's ended now.
Hold on.
Fat fingers.